about the role of the Organic Federation in Burgundy?
The Organic Federation, I mean, my family's been organic for 60 years now. My grandfather started the organic in 1954, and my uncle was the first president of the Organic Federation in France, and I'm now the president of the Burgundy organic Burgundy producer for 3 years. And the organic is really growing fast in Burgundy. Now, if you look at the Côte de Nuit, 17% of the Côte de Nuit is now certified organic, which is a massive, massive difference. And all the best domains are going organic. And the great thing is that change happens even if we had some very difficult vintage, like 13, 12, 11, 10 were difficult as a weather point of view, but people actually moved into it, which is a great thing, because it's I think that's what it should be for agriculture. The organic movement is really growing. It's growing slowly because you always have to fight with kind of all the administration problems and and also because for a winemaker, for example, if you've been using chemicals for 30 years in your land and you say, all right, I want to be organic, so the certification says you can be organic in 3 years. Actually, if you look at your field, the damage done by the chemicals and the herbicide and the use of mineral into the soil makes that you would need at least 10 years to rebalance the soil. So just going straight to organic, you can endanger your production. You will lose some yields, and a lot of people are scared of that, which is understandable. So in a way, we push people to go chemicals. I mean, and really France, Europe, and kind of all the politics about agriculture said we need to produce. Now we are realizing that we are killing the soils and our future by using too much chemicals in the land. So we need to go back to real organic, or clean agriculture, and actually we are asking again to the same people who did invest for 30 years for chemical and production to reinvest in a different path without taking the responsibility who forced them to invest, and for them most of the time we're calling that bankrupt, and because nobody can afford that again. So it's if we want the organic to develop, it has to be kind of a national program, and on food. And the best example is the Munich example. They did a trial of a few years ago and say, all right, we want to have all the farms around Munich to be organic, and so there were, don't know, but at like 1,500 hectares of lands, and they say that will be organic. So they put all the farmers around the table and said, what will be the cost for you to go organic? One needed the tractors, the other one said, okay, if my yield's going to go down, I'm going to lose that, and my wage was, they pay for that, and they actually assumed the whole change for that 1,500 hectares. After only 2 years, the cost of water went from 27 euro to 1 euro. And the cost for the whole transformation for the town of Munich was 750,000 euro. So absolutely nothing compared to the budget of town. None of the agriculture could have done that change. But the results of the cost of water, the cost of water for a family went down from 1,360 euro per year to 360 euro per year. And the save of money done by that experience shows that actually, if we think like a complete national policy, it has worked. And the recent, in France, we just had the result of the cost of the use of pesticide and herbicide in France for cleaning all that, and the cost of that for France. And it was 54 billion euro per year, which is absolutely amazing. And when you see that the subsidies for organic production in France was 103 million euro, you say we are far from the truth. And actually they are reducing the organic subsidies at the moment in France because the budget, because of the crisis. But actually it's a wrong story. We spend that money to clean up the mess. So spend that money once and we'll have a cleaner lands. That's my point.
So I've